Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're making oats banana bread. This is basically adding oat blend or oat flour as the substitute to plain flour, but not alone. You have to combine it. In a bowl, add your overripe bananas and mash, either using a fork like I'm doing or using a whisker. The reason why we use overripe bananas is because it has the full flavors of the bananas. Once done, add your eggs. I'll be using 3 large eggs for this recipe. Incorporate both of them together. Initially I was using a fork, but then I realized life isn't that hard, so I switched to a whisker. I know, right? Then you mix all together. So what we're doing now is basically working on the wet ingredients, and then later we'll work on the dry ingredients. Now add your melted butter. I'm using 100 grams of melted butter, as you can see, and the brand is President. I've used Allah before. I've used, I think, Embryo. I'm just like trying out different butters to find out what really works better for me. So I'll give you a review maybe later. Now you'll add your milk. I'm using half a cup of milk. If I was using only all-purpose flour, I would have been using 3/4 cup of milk. Now add a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Like banana and vanilla are like 5 and 6. It just makes the bread so rich and the flavor so amazing. Now for the dry ingredients, in the bowl here I have a cup of blended oats, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour or your bread flour. Now add 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a bit of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm using brown sugar. And your spices. The spices contain cinnamon, clove, and a bit of nutmeg. I found out that the spices makes my pastry really nice. Now combine both the wet and the dry ingredients together. So you stir, you fold in, you stir, you fold in, you stir, you fold in. That's just basically it, really. Not so much. Even if you have a bit of flour showing, that is still fine. Then you transfer into a loaf pan. My loaf pan has been lined with a parchment paper that I also greased with a bit of butter. You pop into the oven for 175 degrees Celsius to 180 degrees Celsius for about 55 to 60 minutes. At this point here, you can add your seeds. It could be cashew, it could be coconut flakes, and it's ready, guys. Can you see how good that looks? You need to be here. This place smells so heavenly. So you transfer to a rack and allow to cool. Just look how fluffy and gorgeous this banana bread looks. Oh my god, and it tastes so amazing. I had to take some to the office to share. Pass a knife or a toothpick through, and you can see there's no moisture, and it's ready, guys. I had mine with sweetened yogurt and sprinkled the crumbs on it. So don't forget to subscribe.